Wow, so what do we have here?
So,
oh my goodness.
This is Panacea Panna Cottas. And with the Panna Cottas goes our Jing Jam. So just all by itself, just these guys in the bowl with this is like 50 superfoods. Great for your beautiful skin. It helps build elastin and collagen. Now, this is paleo and this is vegan.
Okay.
So you can have one or the other or both, which is the beauty of why everyone's welcome at our table.
I know, I love that line. That's so cool.
That is.
Yeah, because there's different times in your life when, you know, those things make a difference. Now, savory. Let me go right to the slingshots here. Let's get right to the. These are the things that
retainer out.
people chase us for. And these, well, they're going to smell like Girl Scout cookies to you, but those are sugar-free, gluten-free, superfood.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, grab one of those.
Oh my goodness. Can I grab one of those?
Yes, yes.
Let me feel
And that's
eating
quinoa on the outside.
Quinoa.
Oh my
So this is fat burning. This has pure synergy in it. So you've got superfoods, including the medicinal mushrooms and.
Oh my god.
Medicinal mushrooms, as well as all the greens and the barley grasses and AFA even.
How do you make it like it's like a cooked brownie?
Because the flours that we use, which is grain-free, gluten-free. So the flours that we use in this are cassava and coconut and arrowroot, things like that.
That is incredible.
That's the alchemy that we do.
How do you make the quinoa look or like the texture like a Rice Krispie treat?
Well, it's a puff quinoa. We actually get it like that.
It's in most Whole Foods, right in the bulk section. You know, like where you'd find puffed rice. And then,
my god.
Isn't it like a Girl Scout cookie happiness?
Oh man.
Sugar-free and burns fat.
Now you know what the hype's all about. You're tasting it
I saw
for
your
yourself.
video.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that video was incredible.
So this is the ones with the mint. And not everyone loves mint, so we also do them plain. Well, we do them in all different kinds of flavors. And as you can see, we try not to let the food touch a plastic because we're just queer like that. So these are the plain ones.
Oh my goodness.
These are the plain
Oh
ones.
my goodness.
And we do these both vegan and paleo.
Oh my god.
And people can make these pretty easy?
Yeah, well, in this case, to make the little round guys, make them actually round, we make these into donuts. We take that same batter and make them into donuts and cakes and all sorts of things.
Oh, okay.
So when you saw the video and you saw
People's reactions
Ryan
with the
Carnes
donut.
from General Hospital,
Yeah, I saw that.
who's a JingSlinger himself, he's a donut guy. So he inspired us to make the donuts so that he can, you know, have them and they're still good for everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do this stuff.
And then if you've got a little cup, this is an elixir. This is, do you do coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any, but I do.
No. This is coffee. This is a coffee elixir.
I'll do it.
It's made with bulletproof, but it is chock full of Chinese herbs. It has hu shi wu in it, and there's eucommia. Oh, I have these cups.
Do you have these cups?
Yes.
Same cups.
Don't you
Wow,
love them?
nice.
So,
Cost plus.
so this is.
Shout out?
I know. That's right. Home goods and I love home goods.
Goods
Home goods is therapy.
Oh my
Home goods
gosh.
is therapy.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
So-
Sugar-free, gluten-free. That's a superfood elixir for people who love coffee.
Oh my god. Can you try that?
I'll try it. Here.
That's
Wanna
incredible.
get
Yeah, no,
That
it
is
does have
incredible.
ghee. It has ghee.
Has
just
ghee.
enough.
I'll just do a
Okay,
little
that's
bit.
fine.
Just do a little bit.
And coconut.
How is that good for you? Isn't that? You know what that tastes like? It tastes like the
I know. The chocolate syrup mixed in the milk as a kid with coffee.
No.
Nesquik?
What?
Nesquik.
You
In a
You know
good
what,
way,
it
way
reminds me
better.
of the,
way not so ghetto.
Remember when Starbucks used to have? They might still have a container just like about this size, and they would do the I don't even know what it was called.
This is our iced
Frappuccino?
Love You latte.
Frappuccino, yeah.
It's our iced love you latte. You can have this hot or cold, and we can also do it as with no coffee for people who are sensitive.
That is phenomenal.
And
How many
gosh, you
Chinese
guys are
herbs are
right.
actually in that? I'm just wondering.
and this one, let's see.
Probably a half dozen.
Yeah, about
Really?
half dozen. But you can do, and this is where you get to. We want you to play with your food. So this is where you get to choose what herbs you want. You know, these are mostly adaptogenic herbs. There's eucommia in here. There's shaga in here,
I was
which
gonna
is
say
for
the
immune.
mushrooms.
Pearl powder.
Pearl powder for
Hoshu
beautiful
Wu,
skin. And speaking of pearl powder,
Some deer antler.
I brought some little
That is
spoons and forks.
unreal.
Isn't
These
that
are the
incredible? It's
You're
like,
the happiest person I've
yeah,
ever
because
seen.
like I don't know, it's just amazing.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
grab a spoon and a fork so we can do the
Okay.
panna cotta.
So what is that?
So this is for beautiful hair, skin, and nails. We actually just dropped some of these off with a friend who does the makeup for KTLA, the morning
okay.
news, and she blessed the whole news crew in the morning with basically kind of like what you're having now.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
So you cater to all kinds of different diets, like you said. Everyone's welcome at your table. So it's
Literally.
vegan, paleo, all that.
Yeah, flexitarian, wherever people are. So this is the panna cotta, and this is made with grass-fed gelatin. If you're vegan, we can do it with agar or with
Irish moss.
Irish moss.
Oh, you do Irish moss.
Yeah.
So
What else is
and
in it?
it's coconut milk.
So this is a lemon one. So
This
this is.
Is this sweet or savory?
It's a sweet thing.
Sweet
You
thing.
never had panna cotta?
I've never heard the word before.
Oh yeah.
I've traveled everywhere, but I've never heard that word before.
This one's actually a little sour too because it's a lemon one, so it has actual lemon rind in it too, the oils.
Okay.
And so next
Wow.
to it is our Jing Jam, which actually
Look at that.
that recipe was featured in. It's been featured a lot. There's a couple of books, a couple of author friends of ours that have put it in their books, and it's going to be in our book as well.
And have
Yeah.
Justin try it
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like lemon pie, only in high definition.
Oh my
And it's a gelatin base.
Yeah, it's a gelatin base.
I'm gonna totally
So it's
Zero
good.
sugar,
Zero sugar?
What do you use to sweeten it?
with birch xylitol
And stevia.
and stevia, vanilla stevia.
Dude, you guys are incredible. You guys are just
And now
incredible.
this little guy,
Yeah, what's in the
Jing
jam?
It's chia seeds that we soaked in pomegranate juice, and then we use the power is in powders. And so in this powder, it's one of our favorites. It's called Miracle Red, which is all organic, and it has everything from prickly pear to acai to maki. So you're talking about with the flip of one container you've opened, instead of opening all kinds of jars, you've got 40 plus superfoods and something that tastes like framboise.
So what is the base
I'm
of this
like,
again? You said
this
it's
is
coconut oil
phenomenal.
and
This guy?
Coconut butter or
No.
coconut oil?
No, it's gelatin actually.
Gelatin.
That's-
It's a
okay.
grass-fed gelatin
in coconut milk.
and
coconut milk and
Yeah.
gelatin.
And MCT oil, again, we want to burn fat and get your body, in ketosis. So this has MCT oil. This is
Just add that by
paleo,
yourself,
but we can
okay.
certainly do this vegan.
Like with the Irish moss alternative.
and just switch that out for the gelatin.
But they're still good for the same things in the body, right? Connective tissue
well,
and stuff?
Well,
yes,
the
except for the
collagen-
proteins not. The same proteins aren't there.
Yeah, this version with the collagen is going to have more protein, more amino acids. The Irish moss is going to have more minerals.
Okay.
And we can do this a little
Golly.
thinner, and we've done people's wedding cakes.
I was gonna say.
So
it
we
reminds
do
me
like
of
the vanilla wedding cake, like we do the slingshots, and then we do this in the center. So it's got that lemon raspberry thing, and you don't, no one even knows that they're eating superfood.
That is absolutely amazing. The lemon rind makes that thing.
Yeah, that's
That
incredible.
makes
Yeah.
that thing. And there's no vanilla or anything in there. It's just all lemony, citrusy
Yeah.
yumminess. That
How
might
good is that?
Actually, there might be a couple of drops of lemon stevia in there, and a pinch of the Celtic sea salt, just to bring up the
to bring it
sweetness.
out.
Yeah.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
Isn't that just incredible?
Try one more?
Oh, jeez, I'll eat the whole thing.
That's really refreshing for summer, so we
Oh,
love
this
those.
is so good.
Joy, did you have the little jar,
Of what?
the caramel?
Yes, it's in there.
It's in here.
So,
Oh, they're so beautiful.
yeah, and so we didn't know if we were coming to just you guys, because sometimes when people know we're coming, there's a whole bunch of people going like this.
Oh, right.
So we always bring in abundance.
Yeah, and we're stopping by Dr. Bergman, so on the way
Afterwards,
back,
we
so
always
we-
share.
Oh, nice, nice.
Guys.
So now this is one of my favorite things that Jay makes. Right now, especially, people love salted caramel, but it's hard to get salted caramel and not use brown sugar.
Get you in there.
To not
You're
use,
gonna love this.
you
Do we
know,
have a
all
clean-
the things that are.
Clean spoon or?
This is clean.
Oh yeah, we have tons more spoons.
Yeah.
Here, let me go grab some spoons and forks.
So this is like a caramel.
This is a salted caramel.
This is superfood salted caramel. So the base of this is actually ancient organics ghee.
Ancient Organics.
Ghee.
Ghee, okay.
Have you had that one before?
I think I've had one type of ghee, but
Okay.
I don't think I've tried that
This one has a totally different taste profile. It actually, all by itself, has like a toffee taste.
Okay.
So doing it
But
as
let
the
him be the
base.
judge of that.
Yeah. And there's more ingredients in there. Just a few ingredients, but
I love Justin's faces. He just gets so excited.
It doesn't hit you until a second later.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what else do you have in there?
So
Yeah, what is
So
this?
good.
So the base is the ghee, and
Okay.
then there's lucuma.
Ooh,
in it.
lucuma.
There's some maca.
Okay.
There's the sweet,
Gelatinized.
Gelatinized maca. The
Gelatinized,
sweetness is
okay.
coming from a toffee stevia, and a little bit of birch xylitol powder also.
Birch xylitol powder?
So what? How do you use that? Do you put it on things, or how do you just
That
eat
can
it
be
like?
frosting for.
Yeah.
Imagine
I was
if
gonna
we
say,
put
can
the
you
batter
throw 'em
for
on
this,
top of those?
You can make a cupcake. You can make a donut. You can glaze a donut with that. You can have that just on. We made some maca chocolate pancakes the other day, and instead of
Gotta
having
try
maple
that.
syrup, you can do the salted caramel and some ghee, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
My God.
You would not know this isn't caramel from
Oh, and
smelling
sea salt,
it.
of course. There's
Oh, yes.
Celtic sea
The
Is there
salt.
vanilla in it too?
Yes.
No vanilla in that one.
No vanilla bean.
How good is that? It's
doesn't
unbelievable.
hit you a
It
second
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't hit you until a second later. That's
You guys-
incredible.
You wouldn't know that you're not eating like a caramel Halloween candy, like a Bronx caramel.
This is why we're so excited about the book, because we've been
Holy
doing this
moly.
for people only by word of mouth out here in California, actually in New York and South Florida too, for a really long time, and we want people to be able to do this. We want people who are diabetic to be able to have food like this. We want people who think it's really just for the rich and famous, and it's not. We can show you how to do this and save money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing, and be able to do it themselves, where they can actually do this in their own kitchen. It doesn't
Yeah.
take forever, and
And so when your kids want something, then, and here's a really little fun thing. So
What isn't fun about what?
Yeah, right?
see these little guys here, these little
Yeah, are those
those
quinoa?
Are, those
It's the
are puffed quinoa.
yeah.
It's just organic quinoa. It's been puffed. That's it. And you get that. You can get it right in the bulk section at at Whole Foods. But look for it. You can go online and find it. Well, maybe we'll leave the resource, so they can have it in their notes. If you take that and put a couple of tablespoons of that into just a little jar or bowl, and you put some of the caramel on it and a little bit of the ghee and stir it around. Now you've got it. When you eat it, it tastes like caramel popcorn. And so now you've got a treat. So when you're watching movies and there's no corn, because we don't do corn unless it's like super heirloom and
Yeah.
really non-GMO.
and it doesn't even exist on the
Yeah.
planet. It's like not even there.
Well, you could spin that
That's-
then over coconut ice cream.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
people could get, you
we
could
put
do
our
total-
anything with this.
In fact, where's the ice
Holy
cream?
moly.
So usually we do a vanilla ice cream, but we got adventurous. We did a
Ooh,
fresh
is it a
strawberries. These
sorbet?
strawberries. No, this is
It's an ice cream.
This is a strawberry gelato.
Oh my goodness.
It's a
Get more
strawberry stracciatella. It's
Oh,
got
goodness.
It's got a Jing chocolate all the way through it. That's again, it's just cacao national, Arriba Nacional chocolate powder
yeah.
with the cacao butter, a little coconut oil, and then we sweeten it with the xylitol as well as both vanilla and chocolate stevia. Then we smack it with the herbs. So
And
Oh
this
my-
actually has a formula that increases nitric
this is all
oxide.
non-dairy, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want
Should I try a different spoon?
Oh yeah, here's one.
Yeah, I don't want to double dip.
Holy,
My goodness. Wow.
I'm not kidding. I feel
It
like
may
I'm
still
in
be a little bit
31
hard.
flavor.
Oh my gosh, I want to try
I
something.
feel like I'm in Italy.
And so you don't miss.
Oh.
It's completely non-dairy, completely sugar-free. It also has. Well, it's the Arnoch.
Oh, you're so
That is
good.
amazing. So okay, remind me again. I'm sorry. Just tell us one more time what's in it, so people know how to what they're gonna need. To
Okay,
make
so
this.
it's organic strawberries,
Okay.
organic coconut cream or
Okay.
coconut milk.
Would the cream work as well, or it's-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we use the culinary coconut milk from So Delicious. So
Okay.
it's,
Love that one.
Okay.
it's a higher fat content
No
coconut
carrageenan.
milk than
That's
the kind
huge.
that you just get off the shelf.
Okay.
And then this actually has a superfood powder in it called Arnox Advantage, which is a food concentrate with some amino acids that increase nitric oxide.
Oh my.
There's also miracle resin here, which is the same thing that we put into here to give it that 30 plus superfood. Everything from prickly pears to acai and maki is now also in this ice cream. So now when you're eating this, our desserts or these desserts can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. and you're getting everything covered.
So much nutrition.
And you're not feeling guilty.
Not at all.
You know what I like about this is like sometimes we'll get the coconut ice cream, you know, with the coconut base,
Yeah.
and I always get a little freaked out about the guar gum.
The guar gum, yeah.
So that's a
issue.
thickener, but is that an issue for people?
No, well, guagar, if that's in there as a thickener, it's usually not so bad. It's a carrageenan. You want to be careful. That's inflammatory.
Okay.
Oh, carrageenan. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
the
stuff
carragenan's inflammatory.
that really
Guar
messes
gum's
me
fine.
up.
Guar
It's in a
gum's
lot
fine,
of deli
okay.
meats and things. It's in everything.
Yeah. So this is literally just coconut. You can use whatever coconut milk you want. You can actually, if you don't have coconut milk in a container, just get a Thai coconut and use the beet and about a quarter of the water and put it in the blender. You pour it into ice cube trays, and then you pound it. And if you watched our video, you saw Jay actually pound it and
Yeah, I
make
saw
the
that,
ice
yeah,
cream.
yeah.
That is the Olympian art of jinglato making, which happens.
Jinglato.
So you can make it literally any time of day or night.
Shoot, you guys.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just so impressed. I mean, I've watched your videos and we've read a lot and know a lot about you, but I'm impressed because I have such a limited diet. You're right. You have something at this table for everybody. I can't
Yeah.
believe I could eat as much as I could of all this stuff.
Right.
It's
And-
phenomenal.
It's interesting to me, like, there are people doing some good things, and they have cookbooks out there, and some really interesting things they're doing, but a lot of people, it seems to me like you guys are doing something that's just, it's not basic. Like, there's a lot of basic stuff, and people need basic stuff to create healthy food, but what you guys are doing is like something beyond. Like, I don't know how you guys come up with this.
Well, and we give people the option. So, for instance, the superfood ice cream, the base ingredients are like 4 ingredients. But then
Okay.
we show people how to add all kinds of different superfood powders to that, how to add tonic herbs to that, so people can go as far as they want. But
Right.
the base recipe is going to be simple.
So that's so cool. So you can always have the base recipe
Right.
as something really, really easy.
Right, and that base recipe will make all sorts of things. For example, like I said, the panna cotta will make. Now we're gonna do a little savory.
Oh my goodness.
This is
You're in
a pizza
heaven.
crust that is it's sugar-free, gluten-free, grain-free.
It's actually paleo pizza
Then
crust.
what the heck is in it?
Yeah, what is that? What is in there?
It's actually
So-
coconut base.
It's
Coconut
actually-
base.
yeah.
Really?
So we're gonna do a little bit of, and this is a marinara that I made. It's got some acai in it.
It's got acai in it.
Of course it does. Tomato and acai are a match made in heaven.
Would never have
This is
thought that.
culinary heaven.
Have you ever been so excited to have 2 people in your house?
Oh my
Ever? This is Justin's dream.
Wow. So I want to ask, I'll ask you guys on the show how you got into all this, because this is
Oh, yeah.
this is too.
And we're going to do a little bit of, and this pesto, now of course you see it's really green, that's fresh basil. And also, I'm going to use the end of the spoon.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to?
But this also has pure synergy in it. Remember the power of powders. So now we've got the mushroom immunity for mushrooms in here without having the mushroom chunks. We've got, again, the green grasses, we've got barley grass, and Jay, what's more of the things that are in?
Wow.
Well, the pure synergy is it's a blend of grasses, algae,
Right.
medicinal mushrooms.
And so that's in the mix with the what's
With the
base?
pesto, this is a basil pesto that you aren't going to know anything different about. You're not going to know that you're being, jing-smacked with a ton of nutrition.
Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked, yeah.
And usually we'll make our own cheese, but in this case we love Kite Hill. Kite Hill, this is an artisan ricotta cheese made from almonds. So this is completely and totally vegan.
That's insane.
I was going to ask you if you could do that because you're not doing any dairy, right? So okay.
But I'm not
Oh,
really doing
you-
the nuts, so I'm gonna let you take
That's
this one.
right.
Although
Oh my
I'm jealous.
gosh, look.
Look at that! I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and it's well, we froze it before we came, but it is probiotic, which is, again, you're getting probiotics and all this too.
Let me get you more silverware.
Okay.
Should have prepared more.
So it's got probiotics in it to give it that cheese
Well, it's
flavor.
been fermented,
Yes,
so
it's fermented almond.
it's cultured,
Okay.
and that's why we love the Kite Hill brand.
Fermented almond. I've done a lot of fermentation. I've done the sauerkraut and things like that, the kombucha. I've never done fermented nuts.
Oh yeah.
And as far as like sauerkraut and stuff goes, we may have to wait till after the show to get this guy going here a little bit.
Still frozen,
Yeah, that we take different ferments. We make it ourselves as well, but we'll take different fermented vegetables and make something what we call immortal gut, which takes your fermented vegetables to a whole other level.
Oh my goodness.
So there's your cheese,
I never thought about doing fermented nuts for a cheese.
cultured. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have like raw cheeses now and grass-fed cheeses. I guess people could do those as well.
We wanted to keep this entirely, I wasn't sure if you guys were, vegan or vegetarian. I wanted to honor that. So we brought things that were paleo, things that it doesn't matter if you're an omnivore, you wouldn't know the difference.
Oh my goodness.
And of course if you're, and when this isn't frozen, like I said, we froze this for the 2-hour trip.
Yeah.
Because to drive here. But you can turn this this ricotta into, we do vegan cannolis, we do mascarpone, cheese, tiramisu. This is
Like a
called
kid's face.
tiramisu.
Like a kid's face.
Well, I feel like I might be able to eat again.
I know.
Wouldn't that make you this excited?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy moly.
So do you have like a pizza cutter?
Yeah.
Did we get rid of it? We probably got rid of
Or
it.
just a knife will work? Just a knife will work?
A good knife will work. Wow.
Oh, pizza's back on the menu, loves. And this can just be a flatbread, or you could use this to make even just a sandwich or a wrap of some sort.
So what is the base ingredients for the crust, for the bread? You said it's
Raw coconut.
Coconut based, right?
Raw coconut, and then some cassava flour. And
Are you cooking that, or is that non-cooked, or how does that work?
You can either dehydrate it if you want to do the raw thing.
Okay.
Or you can put it in the oven and it's done, pretty quickly
Wow.
on
How did you do
parchment.
that one? Was that an oven one?
That was an oven.
This was the oven.
What kind of spices do you throw on it?
We did, well, there's some Jing herbs in here,
Okay.
of course, because whenever you have the opportunity to get them in there, do that, because they're adaptogenic, and that's where you get that cellular attunement, where you get to turn the clock back, and so you don't, look like you're 57.
So you don't, so you're doing well. You would have
Wow.
started this at 20.
This is so amazing.
Just watch out for the sauce.
Yeah, and then I get it on the table.
Okay, let me do
No, you're
this.
short more.
If I get it on me, that's okay, that usually happens.
Okay.
Pizza's back.
Pizza's back.
Pizza's making a comeback.
Okay, let's watch this.
Do you want to go for it? Or
No.
yeah.
I do, but.
And of course, if we put that in the oven for a second, that'd be all melty and gooey, and
Yeah.
but
Oh.
even cold, it's good.
That's kind of tailgate pizza right there.
Oh my gosh.
That's totally vegan.
The sauce is incredible. The sauce is... What's in this? What's in the red sauce?
It's fresh tomatoes,
Mm-hmm.
some sun-dried tomatoes. These are all organic. And then we do the acai. We do a little of the purple garlic, the black garlic, which has been fermented. So even the sauce is a little bit fermented in it. So we want to build that gut biome.
Wow.
And then we've got just regular spice, like some Italian spices in there. Now in the actual crust, there's fresh basil, along with some. We threw a little rosemary in there because that takes. You should be tasting any coconut at all.
I don't taste any coconut.
Yeah.
Probably because it's all savory and...
Yeah. And
Wow.
for some reason, both the basil, but especially the rosemary, really nullifies that because it, Heisman's it, so you don't get to.
That is incredible.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Look at that.
You want a little bit?
I can't believe pizza's back.
You want to try a bite?
I do.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one I might wait on a little.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my gosh, this is
It
just so...
smells phenomenal.
The richness of the sauce and the crust. So,
And that's the acai. You're getting the back end of that acai and maki that's in the red sauce. We did the sauce on camera when CBS Sunday Morning was filming us. I don't think it's aired yet though. At the Bulletproof Conference
Last year, yeah.
Last year, yeah.
oh really?
Yeah, we're teaching this year. This year we're doing two workshops.
Are you
So
guys?
yep, and we're teaching them how to do this. Yeah.
This is so cool.
So
This is-
let's talk. Do you have any more tricks up your sleeve in there? Or is that the end?
No, well, that was what I brought for you guys.
That is
to play
amazing.
with.
Oh my gosh, thank
I
you
want
so
to
much.
talk a little bit about how people can find out how to make all this
do that on the
themselves.
show.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
video too, in case anyone's watching this?
Whatever.
That's right.
How do they
And
find
then
you?
having a little bit of sweets. www.JingSlingers.com. And right now, especially, I'm not sure when you're going to post this, we're in the last 7-day stretch of being able to fund the printing for our cookbook. The publishing houses couldn't guarantee 1,000% that it was going to be organic or rather green inks, and that are both human friendly and earth friendly, as well as recycled paper. So we took that responsibility on ourselves. So our Kickstarter is to do just that.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So it
Doing it legit on every level.
yeah. So
Yeah.
well, no, it makes sense to you. Integrity is it's an easy thing to lose and a hard thing to regain. So it's
Yeah.
just keep it. I learned that a long time ago being a cop. It's just always do
Yeah.
the right thing no matter who's watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Well, thanks guys for joining us. This is incredible. Now let's go do an interview too, huh?
Let's do it.
All right.